Good morning. We've got some heavy rain pushing northwards and eastwards through the course of today. Behind it, sunshine and showers, but windy across the south. And it's later that storm Kirkwood makes its presence felt in the southwest, bringing heavy rain and damaging gusts of wind. I'll have all the details throughout this morning's programme.
Here in the studio with us this morning, and there's a lot to get through, Carol.
There certainly is, John. We've got the wet weather that's crossing us today, and then later on this afternoon we'll start to see the first signs of storm Kirkwood coming in from the southwest. That's going to bring damaging winds and also some heavy rain. Not a good combination at any time, but of course the ground, as we've just seen, is already saturated, so that's going to exacerbate the flooding risk. So, as you say, lots going on with the weather. Good morning, everybody. So storm Kirkwood showing its hand, especially as we go through the small hours of tonight into tomorrow. Widespread heavy rain and also damaging winds, more especially in the south of the country. Some parts of the Channel Islands, for example, could have gusts as much as 90 miles an hour. But what we have at the moment is a band of squally showers pushing across the southeast. They will clear. We've also got this heavy rain moving northwards, eventually out of Northern Ireland and Northern England into Scotland, with some transient snow in its leading edge. Windy too across the northeast and the northwest of Scotland. And behind that band of rain, we see a return to sunshine and blustery showers. Temperatures only 6 in Lerwick to about 14 as we push down towards the south. Now, through this evening and overnight, here comes the rain. Some heavy rain is indicated by the bright green colours there. The wind's going to strengthen as well as it moves across. But for Scotland and for Northern Ireland, it's a quieter night. In fact, could well be a touch of frost in some sheltered glens. So if we take a look at storm Kirkwood, it's this deep and deepening area of low pressure that's going to be moving across us through the course of the small hours of tonight into tomorrow. A squeeze on the isobars. It's not moving particularly quickly. Now, the Met Office has 2 amber weather warnings in force for the wind. The first one kicks in at 3 o'clock in the morning and runs until 1300. And as the storm moves across us, the second one kicks in at 6 o'clock in the morning and it runs all the way until 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Wind speeds 65 to 75 miles an hour, but on the coasts we could well see 70 to 80 mile an hour plus. But I mentioned the Channel Islands. If we take a look at what's happening here early on Thursday, these are the kind of wind gusts we could potentially see 90 mile an hour gusts of wind. So damaging, disruption is quite likely as well. And then if we add on the rain, that combination, as I mentioned, is not a pretty one. During the course of Thursday, you can see it's all rotating around storm Kirkwood. So some nasty weather to come, but quieter across the northwest and for most of Northern Ireland as well, Sal and John.
And as you said, Carol, the ground is soaked already from the rain over the last few weeks. It's not great.
That's right, Sal. And as the storm pushes northeastwards into the North Sea, it will be the turn of northeast England and also Scotland, eastern Scotland, which again, both these areas have been affected by flooding. So this is something to pay close attention to.
Getting ahead of ourselves a bit here, but after this week, does it start to look a bit better? The indications a bit brighter?
Well, as we head into the weekend,
we'll leave it there.
As we head into the weekend, we've got another area of low pressure.
Really?
It's going to bring wet and windy weather, but not like this storm, we don't think, at the moment.
All right, Carol, thank you. Thanks so much.